finished on. So she's just put the, where is the glitter? Did she put the lid back on it?
That one.
Oh yes, thank you. So it's just been applied, they're all applied, so she's just basically taken the glitter, just bring your finger forward a bit, applied it on the surface, and then burnished it in. So that will remove all the excess off the surface, and what it will do is it will also flatten it down, so that when it comes to applying your top coat, it applies really well. So the G1 brush is really good for that. It's also really good for cleaning up, so I have a couple of G1 brushes, one that I keep the gel on it, so that if I'm doing any cleanup of designs or anything like that, it just works really nicely and it's really sharp to get round edges. So then I'm just going to pop the lid on it partially, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some correction gel. Now you can use correction gel, you can use top coat, you can use base coat, you can pretty much use anything to mix the paste with. So what we're going to do is drop some correction gel on here. This will give you a bit of extra strength too. So you're getting the added bonus there. And then what we're going to do is take some of the rhubarb and just sprinkle it in to the gel. This is how I've created mine. So we've burnished it in like that, and then what I'm going to do is work that all in together. So I'm making a glitter paste, so you can see that there, and then all I'm going to do is go over the surface, and can you see instantly what that does? Instantly it makes it more 3D, makes it richer, gives you depth, so it makes the sparkle really pop. So what you want to make sure is that when you do that your glitter's still sitting flat, so it doesn't end up rough. So don't put too much glitter in. You want to make it more of your medium, your mixing medium, whether that's, like I said, you know, a clear gel or whatever it is you're using, and then apply. And depending on what colour you're using, I always will turn the client's hand because I want to make sure that I've got it exactly where I want it to go, make sure that it hasn't removed any glitter, make sure it looks, oh my god, that's so gorgeous. Amazing, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah. And so then what we'll finish with is with a top coat. So you can use top coat, you could use anything.
I'll have that next time, thank you.
Right, okay.
Or even in a service in the salon. Well, yes and no. Like, we're using correction gel. We're not using a huge amount, so it depends.
It's just a style.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're doing. The amount you're using is negligible, really.
Right.
So you can just throw it in as just part of, you know, the application. And we generally do that at the salon because it depends on whether the client wants it flat or whether they want it to be more 3D like this. Because this is my favourite way to do it, or to wear it, I should say. But some people like it more chromy. So then you're just going to go in and then do the same thing. And the great thing about that is you're also covering the nail, and then when you top coat, all you need to do is seal the edges and you're good.
Sorry, I'm not really,
Right here.
Pretty, huh? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't it ridiculous? And in the jar, rhubarb always looked so average.
Yeah.
When I first got it, I was like, oh god, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Who's going to ever use that?
I was really hesitant.
And then I used it and went, oh my god, don't judge it. Don't judge it. Yeah.
I'm really not a pink person. She's
Yeah,
like,
well, it depends on what you're using. It picks up the reflect of the gold and the green that's in it. It's just such a pretty colour, but to look at it, it looks, you know, that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover, because you look at it and it's like, oh, that's a really average colour. And some of the colours look like that. You'll look at them and think, oh, that's a really naff colour. You put it on and go, wow.
Is there a generic glitter that you do feel like you can put on, you know, a lot of colours and it works most?
A lot. There is, but you know, it depends on what your preference is. They've generally all got either a goldish reflect or a greenish reflect or a bluey reflect. Do you know what I mean? It's just different variants on that. Okay, so in you go with that
Are
one.
you limited with say ocean?
No, oh god, no.
On top of just
No,
green, just
gosh, you
blue?
can put it on anything. And I always urge people to experiment and try new colours, try different things, try things that you would think, oh, that's going to look gross, because you just don't know until you play. And if you just do it on a pop stick, you can, you know, you can come up with some amazing little things.
Yeah.
That's what we do, and I always urge the girls in between clients, try crazy stuff that you think is going to look weird, and sometimes they do, and you go, oh god, that was disgusting, never going to do that again. And then other times you'll go, wow, that was perfect.
What colour was under that? Yeah.
That one was determined, so a navy blue.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, any blue, yeah, any blue. Oh, you've still got a sovereign. Oh, you lucky bugger.
So I said, I'm going to have to find a new one because I need to get this one.
Yeah, but any blue, any kind of purple. Like if you did a purple underneath it, it would look very similar, it would just have a bit more of a purple reflect. The iridescents, I'd have to say, are my favourites. The collection is so versatile. I mean, obviously they're all my favourites, but like it's the most versatile, I think, because you can mix it. But then I say that, and now I'm going to contradict myself, because you can actually mix them all. You can mix your ultrafines with your iridescents. You can mix them with your multi-glitz. You can mix them with absolutely everything. So there's so many options. I'm just a complete glitter whore now. It just is. It's just me. And I've gotten so lazy with doing my own nails now, because I just am so busy that I literally just end up glitter. So my go-to is definitely this kind of greeny look. So it's either this one, or it's what Ashley's got on. So it's like this, or ocean. One of these kinds of colours are rhubarb, or like a really bright pink, like a beautiful bright pink base colour with like carnation or tangerine, something like that over the top. So that really beautiful summer coral. Or golds, you know, like they're my I don't know what I'm going to do, I'll just do one of those. So I was like, which one did I do last time? And I'll just do one of those. But you can do this as like a glitter fade as well. You can ombre.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The woman, Ashley, who was doing my nails, she was saying that she didn't ombre effectively.
Yeah.
Like just transform them.
There's so many. I know, incredible, huh?
I have quite a bit like glitter, and I just feel like I don't have enough glitter, so
Yeah.
having something I can put on top of something else would be
Yeah,
good.
absolutely, and it just allows you that mix. And the key with using your like the coat that we used before, like I used, the reason we use correction gel is because it's a thicker viscosity. Generally, by mixing that in and then using your top coat, you should generally not need another coat. So hopefully this will mean when I cleanse it off, I shouldn't feel it, and I should be able to just get away without a second top coat.
How's it like soaking off?
Easy, same thing.
So no glitter issues?
No, no.
Yeah.
They feel pretty good. Hang on, I can hardly tell because I'm like covered in glitter. I've got so much glitter everywhere. I was just shining.
Honestly, this was a nail brush. It was only like 20 bucks. Sometimes they were 50. This is a glitter nail brush, and this is from Leah Light as well. I just like how pretty it is. If it's sparkly, I like it. So I got it because I got glitters, so I'm gonna need it. It's all that, you know, need, want, need, want, need.